my channel where I recreate various pieces featured on 2012 fall fashion runways. But most importantly, you have the ability to influence the next video, so submit your favorite shoes, accessories, clutches, and etc. that you have seen on a 2012 fall runway. I might recreate your suggestion. You can send your submissions to my Facebook and Twitter, which will be carefully reviewed and rewarded. If your idea will be featured in the video, you'll receive 2 bracelets of your choice from my jewelry store Pinkberry. I can't wait to see your entries and get inspired myself. So this week we're going to be making this beautiful celestial piece that was featured in the 2012 Rodarte fall collection, and I think it just adds such a nice touch to any messy textured hair. The way they had it paired in Runway, they actually had the models have these faux bobs that were kind of messy, kind of textured, and they just added such a nice beautiful touch. And stay tuned at the end of the video. I'm going to show you how I would style this piece on my hair, and let's get started. So for this project you're going to need some stars, and I bought these ones from eBay in different sizes, some pliers, and this is very important, some wire, spray paint, some Mod Podge, which is optional. And to get started, I cut a little piece of wire, and now basically I'm just going to create these little clusters of stars, and I'm just randomly twisting the wire and folding the stars onto the wire to make sure it's secure. And this is actually pretty easy, it's just a little bit time consuming. You just basically try to make sure to hide the wire within the star and just close off the little tips at the end to secure the star to the wire. So that's just how it's going to look, and you're going to create a bunch of these little clusters, and once you have them, you're just going to arrange them in the way you want them to be, and it really doesn't need to be any way specifically, you just arrange it in any way you want to. And now that that's done, you're going to connect those little clusters, and the way that you do that, you take one star, you attach it to one cluster, and then you connect the other cluster to the other one with a little star. Or you can take a big star and try to keep connecting as you go. Just like that. Like I'm just putting it and closing the star and using it as a little puzzle piece to connect them together. Yeah, it's coming together. So now that I have that, I'm going to actually fill it with Mod Podge. And that is not something that you absolutely have to do, but it's going to make your piece much nicer and it won't tangle in your hair up as much. So it's going to look a lot better. You see, as I left it to dry for a couple of hours, and it's really nice, it's filled in, and I'm just going to spray paint it on both sides, and that's just going to give it a finished look. And also make the silver wire gold. So now I'm just gonna glue this little comb to make it into a hairpiece. Alright, so we are done making this. Obviously I spray painted, I filled these little stars with the Mod Podge, which made it so much better quality, and it definitely doesn't get caught in the hair as much. You definitely wouldn't solve the problem 100% because there's a lot of places where the hair could get caught up, but I do think that it makes the piece almost looking not handmade the way that it's filled, and especially after I spray painted, it looks very, very nice. So what I did then, I just glued this little hair comb that I got at Hobby Lobby, and now I'm going to show you how I would style this for my hair. So first of all, I'm going to make a little bob, and that's extremely easy. It's a little bit harder for me because I do have longer hair, but basically I'm just going to put it in a very, very loose ponytail that I can adjust later back and forth if I need to. There's that, and then I'm just going to take that, put it in a little bun so it'll be easier to tuck it in, and I'm just going to tuck it in inside itself. So, and there's lots of tutorials on YouTube if you're actually looking for a real tutorial on how to do the angled bob. And then I'm just going to pin it carefully underneath, and this is just a quick do. I probably would pay more attention to it if I were to actually do it. In the back too, so you can see. And now I'm going to take my piece and put it in. Alright, so I just kind of placed it in securely. If you need a couple more bobby pins or anything, make sure you secure it very tight in your hair. I think it looks very nice, it looks very high fashion, it looks couture. I would totally wear this to like a fashion show or something like an evening night out or something more glamorous and sophisticated. But you could dress this down. You could just do like a messy updo in the back and just put it like kind of in the back. It would create a really nice look. Yeah, so if you are going to recreate this, send me a picture on Facebook or Twitter, or you can buy it for $590 if you would like. Not from me, because this is just how much it retails for, I think. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video. Keep up with me on Facebook and Twitter. I absolutely enjoy doing these videos, and I love you guys so much. You really should know that I love you very, very much. So I'll see you in my next video. Bye. Series on my channel where I recreate various pieces featured on 2000. Never mind.